How's it going, guys? Your boy Jace. I just woke up, but that's okay because we have some more Grand Blue. More Grand Blue. I'm very happy. And today we're going to be looking at Metera. She's finally has some gameplay out thanks to the Grand Blue Versus account, which is very nice. So we get to finally see what she does. We've only seen her from the trailer, but we don't know her whole moveset. And this movie doesn't show that, sadly. I said movie, I don't know why, but this video doesn't show that. It's only 1 minute and 27 seconds long, similar to the last video we had, which is pretty short, but we're going to squeeze as much information as we can about Metera. Also, we have Fairy on the screen, which is good because this is the newest version of the game. If you didn't see my last video, I talked about how the game has soft knockdowns. So we get to see how some of the moves work for Fairy with soft knockdowns. Maybe we can kind of assess and think about what could happen here. But yeah, let's get this show on the road. We get to watch some Metera. And this new stage also is beach stage that she was revealed with, which is pretty nice. I kind of like stages like this that are really bright and just like clear. It's very clear. So shout out to them. Obviously, again, Twitter compression system is trash, so the video isn't the best quality, but we'll make it through it. So first things first, right? This button. You're going to see this button a lot. I've watched this video quite a few times, so I kind of have an idea what I'm looking for. I don't know what button this is. I'm going to assume this is 5B. FAR 5B. This button seems really good. As we can assess right now, just from her trailer and how she is, she's going to be a zoner. She has bow and arrow. She has a lot of movement ability. So you can already tell she's going to be a zoner. We have the arrows, stuff like that. This is pretty interesting. So her moveset's kind of weird. It took me a little bit to kind of analyze it and see like how her moves work. Because you see here, right? She has an arrow shot. But then she has a normal as an arrow. I think it's a normal. Because these are the indicator for special moves. And as you see, if we scroll back a little bit, when she shoots the mid arrow, this doesn't go away. Like the cooldown doesn't occur. So she has some sort of arrow that's a normal. Maybe it's 5H or 5C, or whatever you want to call it. So we have to just wait and see how that works. And you can see here, it doesn't go very far. So it might just be a normal. This move also in particular. So she has 2 arrows, right? She has 3 actually. You can tell from the icon. It's kind of hard to see because of the compression, but she has a low arrow. She has the mid arrow. She has the arrow that's a normal. I'm going to back up a lot during this video because there's not that much we can look at. Go back a little bit more. Right here, right? So that's the low arrow. I don't know if it's a low. I'm just going to say low arrow for now. She has the mid or the normal arrow, which doesn't go very far. As you can see, it doesn't trigger any of the special attacks. And then she has the mid arrow, which is this one. So low arrow, mid arrow. And her movement isn't tied to a special move, so she just has this kind of double jump effect to it. She has this extra movement she can use for herself. This double jump back. And this, right? This is her last special move. Oh, not her last move. We still didn't see this one yet. But this kind of bomb butterfly thing. If you ever play Persona 4 Arena, this is very similar to Yukari, where she kind of has this. She has a bow and arrow similar to Metera, and she has this kind of this I guess trap. I don't know what you want to call it. This kind of this setup tool to make her arrows more powerful. You're about to see in a second when she shoots through it. All right. See if we can get it at the exact frame right here. So if you shoot an arrow through it, it creates this big explosion and it cuts off the screen, which is very good for a zoner, of course, to have some sort of setup tool like that. You're going to see later the EX version of that. We're about to see in a second the last special move. So this fairy stops being an asshole. Oop. Not yet, not yet. Oh, you get to see her super on whiff. She has that flash kick. The run up super. I don't know who's playing, but the run up super. I respect it, I guess. We don't get to see the super on hit, but you at least get to see it, what it looks like on block. I like the stage transitions too. That's sick. New background, all your favorite Grand Blue characters that I don't know. Oh yeah, here we go. Also, I didn't mention this too. The normal arrow that she doesn't use special move for, she can angle it in different ways. So you're gonna see in a second, right? She shoots it up. It's very slight. She shoots it up and it doesn't cause any effect to the special moves, right? So in a second, right there. You can just barely see it. So she can aim in different directions. Again, she can aim it kind of either straight up or she can angle it in an angle. And there's the EX version of the butterfly. She shoots 2. So I guess this would be kind of use a straight arrow. I wonder if it triggers for all arrows, not just the special moves. It probably does, I assume. So obviously you would do something like shoot a straight arrow, then shoot the arrow that shoots up at an angle to try to cover both spaces. I can't tell if they go at different speeds, if one goes farther than the other over time, but we'll find out very soon. It doesn't seem like it. They seem like they both travel in this angle. I kind of wish it would go like one would be here and then one would be a little bit farther. So you kind of cover a little bit like some different spacing, but we'll see. Maybe it'll change. Right there, finally, after like the last 3 seconds of the video, we finally get to the last special move. Here it comes, right here. His is the EX one, which is we don't get to see the normal, we get to see EX. So it is basically acid rain. So she shoots it angled up and it shoots down. It probably shoots less than the EX one, of course, but we only get to see the EX version, so. That's all her special moves, at least. So we have a straight arrow. We have the up-angled one that shoots acid rain. We have the butterfly setup. And then we have the low arrow. And then we get to see some of her special moves, some of her movements. We'll play the rest of this video out. It's just basically just fairy killing her. We got to see a little bit of how Fairy's moves work. Pretty similar to what they already had. Compared to soft knockdown. The match wasn't too good. They weren't that great, but we get to see a lot of Metera, how she works. So we saw her 4 special moves, like I just said. We saw her movement. So she has a double jump. She probably can jump back or jump forward. She has the arrows that are also normals. We don't know what normal they are, but they don't use special moves, but they don't go full screen that we saw. She can angle it up. She can angle it angled. She can angle it straight. I wonder if she can angle it down. I wonder if she has low arrows, or I mean jumping arrows. There's a lot of questions, but we did get to see a lot of Metera. So interesting, because for me personally, I'm going to play Gran. I'm going to play Gran. Obviously, I'm competitor, so I'm going to play the best character with Gran if Gran isn't the best. And I also want to play a zoner. And the 2 zoners in the game are Fairy and Metera. So I'm kind of interested in both to have as a counter pick situation for me as a competitive player. But yeah, that's it for Metera. Hopefully we get some more stuff. We still haven't seen too much of Luane. We haven't seen too much of, I keep forgetting the wrestler's name, Lad. I just say it's Lad because I don't know how to pronounce it. And we haven't seen too much of, I'm trying to think. I think we've seen everybody else actually. I think Lad and Luane are the only 2 we haven't seen that much gameplay on. So maybe very soon they'll give us some of that. But yeah, that's it for me. Pretty interesting for Metera. Well, I don't know if she's good or bad. I can't really answer that question yet, but we get to see at least a good amount of how she operates in the game. So yeah. Take it easy, guys. Again, have a wonderful Thanksgiving, and hopefully we get to see some more Grand Blue footage, and I'll analyze that very soon. Thank you.